Hi everybody, my name is Connie from EasyVideoCrochet.com, and I'm here to show you today how to do a single crochet chainless foundation row. Here is one that has been done just regularly with the single crochet chain row, and then you do your single crochet row, and then this one is the foundation, chainless foundation way. And what you notice is that the chainless foundation one has a lot more stretch. And that really comes in handy with a lot of your crochet projects where you want, like if it's an article clothing, a sweater or something, you really want more stretch at the bottom hem of your sweater, or for socks if you're starting at the top and working cuff down. So a lot of ways that'll come in handy. So let's get started. And this video has been brought to you courtesy of AllFreeCrochet.com, so be sure and check them out. We want to start with a slip knot, and I like to do that with my index finger holding the end of the yarn, and just make a loop, palm facing towards you. Turn your palm away from you, reach through that hole, and then just grab that other end, and that easily pulls up a loop for you to put your hook in and get started. Now, with single crochet chainless foundation, you do have to chain 2 to get started. So there's 1, yarn over, pull through, and that's 2. And you can see that I've got the 2 V's to start. And if you turn a little bit to the side, you can see that there are 2 like loops or strands on the back that are formed when you start that loop. And those are what we're going to need to pick up when we start. So hold your finger on your hook if you need to, if you feel like it's going to slide off. And of course we're not going to go in or try to go in this one, because that's where our yarn is coming through. Just remember, where your yarn is coming through, you can't go in there, or otherwise you'll take your work out. So I'm going to put my hook down into, like I'm doing a single crochet, down into that V. But at the same time, I'm going to turn around, come around here, and where that little back loop is, I'm just going to pick up that back loop too. So it's really like I'm going through both of them at the same time. So into the V, pick up that back loop, and it looks a little funny at first, but as we go along, it'll look better. And of course it looks different too, because it's this big old yarn, but I'm hoping that you can see better. Then you want to yarn over it and pull through both of those strands or loops. And then with any kind of chainless foundation, you're going to yarn over and pull through 1. And that's before you do your single crochet, half double, or double, because you're making your chain row at the same time you're single crocheting your row as we go across. Then I'm going to yarn over, pull through both of those loops, and I'm going to just firm up my end. And I've made my first, you can see the V there, my first single crochet and my first chain. And now we're going to need to do it, start again. And of course, we're not going to pay attention to this up here. That's not where we go. We're going to need to go down here into this V. And I know it's a little hard to see, but it's that V right there. And so I'm going to go into that V. But I also need to pick up that back strand. So just make sure it goes through that back strand as well. That just keeps you from having holes at the bottom. And then yarn over, pull through both of those. Okay, yarn over, and always pull through 1, just 1, with any that you do. Then I can finish my single crochet by yarning over and pulling through both. Now I've got 2. Again, we're going to go down here, not this one right here, but that V right there, not over here to the right. Don't pay attention to that. We're paying attention to right here. So I'm going to go in that V right there. But if you turn your work to the side, you can easily see that you're going to go under there, but you're also going to pick up that back little strand at the same time. Now we've done 5 of them. And if you sort of turn and look at the back, you can see that it's sort of making upside down V's on this side. So that's sort of really what you're sort of looking at, your eyes are looking at as you're doing this, because I can see when I turn this to the side and look that this is going to be the next place I'm going to go. I'm going to go in right here. So That's exactly where I'm going to go, and my finger's already there ready. And like I said, the further along you go, the easier it gets. And then just yarn over, pull through both of those, yarn over, pull through one, always pull through one. And then once you've done that, because like I said, we're making our chain at the same time, then you can do your single crochet. And now we've made 6. Now when you turn and you get ready to finish your work, you just turn the same way you do an all crochet. And you have to chain 1 before you turn, because you have to get that height. So you have to chain 1 before you turn. And so after you've got that first foundation row worked, then it's just simple. I mean, you just keep single crocheting just like you normally would all the way to the end. And when you get to the end, you can easily see that last little V right there. And then you would chain 1 and turn again. And that's as simple as it is. So what I've done is I've done my chain row and my first single crochet row at the same time, and then I've just single crocheted a row across. And you can tell it's got a lot more stretch to it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helped you. And go and find a project to start on. Have fun.